1, 10, hundreds, and today 1000. We have celebrated for each and every subscription in our channel. I would like to thank each and every one of you for being part in that. In this video, we'll be doing the complete in-depth review of the Realme 6 smartphone, and this footage is recorded from the rear camera of the Realme 6 to give you an idea how the Realme 6 64 megapixel can capture. Alright then, let's get started. Hey, wait. This video footage is captured from the front-facing camera of the Realme 6 and the audio is recorded via its internal microphone. So now, let's get started. I had done the unboxing and the first look of the Realme 6. If you want to know about the complete specification, then check that video. So in this video, let's check the pros and cons of the Realme 6. So let's speak about the pros first. The first thing you immediately like on this phone is the display. It's not having the traditional notch type front facing camera, but it has got the hole punch camera at the corner. Since I'm speaking about the display, I know you are noticing this wallpaper. If you like this kind of nature wallpapers, then check this page. It has got tons of beautiful wallpapers. I personally like the corner hole punch than the hole punch at the center. And the next thing is that 90Hz refresh rate. Everything feels very smooth if you enable that 90Hz. Next big thing is the charger. Out of the box you get that massive 30 watt fast charger which charges this Realme 6 in just 60 minutes. You won't always charge your phone from 0%. Usually we top up the battery about 15 to 20%. So this 30 watt fast charger charges your phone in less than 1 hour. And regarding the battery, this Realme 6 has that 4300 mAh battery. It usually gives me 1 to 1.5 days of battery life. I'm a sort of heavy user and the phone still gave me a complete 1 day of battery. Now let's speak about the most important specification, that is the processor. This Realme 6 is powered by Helio G90T processor. Good that Realme had gone with the G90T processor instead of that regular G90 processor. The GPU which is used in this MediaTek Helio G90T was used by the Samsung flagship processors. This Realme 6 has an IPS grade panel, but still the brightness levels are good. And the next pro is the camera. This Realme 6 has that 64 megapixel camera, ultra wide lens and macro lens and the depth sensor. And in the front we have the 16 megapixel camera. This is the camera interface of the Realme 6. This is the rear camera, and if we go to the front camera, as you can see that design, so some animation. So let me do one thing guys, let me capture a few camera samples and then continue with the video. Let's look at some photos which were taken in artificial lighting condition and in outdoors. Recording this footage from the rear camera of the Realme 6. And this video footage is recorded at 1080p at 60 frames per second. You can notice the dynamic range, the sky. This is the video which was captured from the wide angle camera lens. So the wide angle lens is 8 megapixel shooter. When you record the video from the wide angle lens, definitely the complete perspective changes. And here I am zooming. This phone doesn't have any telephoto lens, so if you are zooming then it's a digital zoom. Recording the sample footage from the front facing camera of the Realme 6. If you are a vlogger, and then definitely have to check this camera out. As I can see in this viewfinder, the clarity is good. This Realme 6 has that ultra steady mode. Let's check it out. I have recorded a video from another phone to give you an idea how ultra steady works. Now let's check the Antutu benchmark. This Antutu benchmark takes about 10 minutes, so I will keep it in a time-lapse mode. As we can see in this video, the Antutu is playing some high-end intense graphic videos. So Antutu checks the overall performance of the phone and it gives a number. This number shows how good the performance is. Each and every phone has a different Antutu score. So let's see how much does this Realme 6 get. The 270 plus is a very good score. If you look at any device around this price segment, you'll be getting around 180 to 2 lakh scores. So this Realme 6 has got 2,70,000. So in terms of performance, there is no doubt this Realme 6 is better winner. Most of the people ask me about the Realme 6 heating issues. There is no heating issues. As you can see, I have tested Antutu benchmarks and have played few games. Still that CPU temperature is 35. Even though it has that MediaTek chipset, I have no complaints regarding this heating issue. And another good thing is this Realme 6 supports Wi-Fi calling. The side mounted finger sensor on the Realme 6 is definitely fast. I haven't enrolled this finger, so let me check the face unlock. As you can see, it's definitely fast. It takes just a second to unlock. In terms of design, Realme has called this model as a Comet White model. So here you can see the design pattern. Till now we spoke about the pros. Let's get into the cons. The major con I have is these two sensors. I feel Realme should have done something better. This Realme 6 has that quad camera setup. The main camera is that 64 megapixel camera, and this is that wide angle lens, and this is 2 megapixel macro and 2 megapixel depth. So the 64 megapixel camera optimization could have been done better. Don't expect some beautiful shots coming out of the 64 megapixel. Here you have that single monochrome speaker. So let's play one of our video and check the sound quality. On the box now. This Realme 6 has the 90Hz display, 30-watt flash charge with 4300 mAh battery, 64 megapixel quad rear camera with ultra wide lens, and the powerful Helio G90T processor. On the box, the price quoted is. Yes, the speaker quality is good, but this is not the loudest speaker which I have tested. That's it for today's review of this Realme 6. Let's catch up soon in the next video, and once again, thank you for the 1000 subs.